Hey guys, Smithy here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Gamers Podcast. Today we have Steven,
What's up?
we got David,
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave GCU.
and after successfully negotiating a price with Optic Hex, we've managed to get Optic Melissa on here.
Oh, hey.
Oh hey, is what she says. But the agreement was settled, and we've got Optic Melissa on here, so you know, you guys can talk about that. So Melissa, do you play Call of Duty?
Yes, I do.
See, David says that your KD is like lower than what it should be, because like David said, mentioned something that like you go like 20 and like 3 or 20 and 4 or 20 and 1 each game, but your KD is lower than what it should be.
Yeah.
So Melissa, why don't you just tell us about you then?
My name is Melissa. I like cats. And
Okay.
She wants my cat.
What specific kind of cats do you like? Is it like furry, fluffy, neon cats?
It's like
My
cats,
black
like,
cat.
Like, period. Just cats.
Because like I remember being in a Facebook conversation with you and David, and next minute I know there's like 250 odd pictures of cats in there, and
Well, I mean, Melissa, you want my cat, don't you?
Yes, I just like cats.
My cat's sitting. She's actually right here. She's laying on top of me. She's purring away.
Okay, so we'll get down into some topics now. Should we talk about this 5-year-old that managed to hack Xbox?
I just learned this like an hour ago. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I know, because it's like you've had so many Xbox users say, "Oh, PSN, so shit, it gets hacked." Yeah, but we didn't get hacked by a 5-year-old.
No, we got hacked by an organization that
anonymous.
can hack anything.
But basically what happened is he managed to figure out how to log into his dad's account without the right password. He discovered that if he simply pressed the spacebar in the password field, the system would let him into his dad's account.
Wow.
I know, right? I mean, he just had to press the spacebar. Imagine how long that's been on there for. Like, you could just hack anyone's account.
If you
with,
felt like it, yeah. I mean, you gotta think about that too. And Xbox gave him credit, gave him 4 games, $50, and a year of Xbox Live.
Yeah, like that's it. But if he'd have been older, he'd got way more. But like
He would have gotten a job.
But
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that does it make it worse that the fact that their main focus for Microsoft is system, like security system, and yet you get fucked over by a 5-year-old?
Well, they make a computer operating system that ain't worth a shit.
Always gotta bring Windows into it.
Well, you open the security thing. I mean, you got to bring that up.
Yeah,
Walk into that one too.
Their main focus is Microsoft are known for their system security,
Yeah, it ain't worth
their
shit.
operating systems, and yet these operating systems are not really well placed for 5-year-olds. So
Yeah, I mean, when a 5-year-old can hack into pretty much into a console and can pretty much
Into a
knock it out of
base, to a server base, yeah.
you're a smart kid. But you got to think about it though. His father is really good with coding and can hack. But I mean, it's like, come on, Microsoft. If a 5-year-old can get into your security, anybody can get into your security.
I know, but here's the thing: like, it just seems like so ridiculous that putting space bars in your password would allow you on someone's account. Like that's just like stupid. Like,
That's like pretty much just telling me, here, take my credit card, my social security number, take everything.
that's pretty much telling me that their password system doesn't even work. Like, no matter how you set your password, the understatement is for if a Microsoft person wants to get on your password, all they had to do was put space bars in there, and then they would probably, fuck your account up like that. And no wonder this is probably where the remember you were talking about how they pretty much took money out your grand's account.
Yeah.
Like, what if like a Microsoft user just put like space bars in and did that on your account, claiming that you did that? You wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, that'd be terrible.
I guarantee
mean,
that'll be suspected, because a lot of people have had money taken out of their accounts from that. So.
Yeah, you gotta think about that. I mean, it's when you're Microsoft. Nothing is going right for you this year. You're losing to Apple and computers. You're losing to Sony and PlayStations.
And your Windows Phone is shit.
Your Windows Phone, your Windows Phone
Yeah,
is a
they're
piece of shit.
Did you know they just came out with, they just debuted the 8.1 Windows Phone?
Oh god,
Windows
that's gonna be
8.1.
that's
So
Yeah.
those phones will never be good.
Nah.
Ever.
Because the problem about it is everybody hates Windows 8.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like something that everybody could agree on. I mean, nobody can...
Melissa, I guarantee you hate Windows 8, right?
I don't know.
You don't know. Why don't you know? Like, do you have Windows 8 or?
Even pay attention to the different types of computers and stuff. So I mean,
Oh right. Well, sorry to bore you. But talking about mobiles, Apple are going to announce. They've announced their worldwide developer conference for the
WWDC.
2nd of June.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, by the way, I want to get a ticket for that. Does somebody have $1,600 to spare?
I think Astro might have some for you.
Yeah, they owe me some.
I'd get in contact with them. But
Yeah, they'd probably give me some.
what do you think? What are you expecting? I mean, obviously a new iPhone is on there, but do you reckon that maybe a new iPad as well? iOS 8?
No, I'm expecting a
I'm
new
expecting,
Mac.
a new Mac.
I'm also gonna expect something like the iWatch or something, maybe.
I don't know. I think they're gonna just pull something out of the hat. I just don't think like
I don't know, they might
that
come up with
iWatch.
something
They go with
that-
like the Pocket Watch or something. Just something like just a little bit
Something.
different style design.
Yeah, I mean, one of the
They-
key features for that new iPhone will probably be a very much improved Siri, because Apple have just brought the company Novarus, and they specialize, and they have done for more than a decade, improving speech recognition.
They're also putting Siri in the GM cars like Chevy. Chevy just
Yeah.
made a deal with Siri, and they're putting them in the console of the car.
Microsoft just made their Siri killer, apparently, as well. But, yeah, so it seems as if like Siri or voice things is the way to go.
I never really used Siri that much. I just thought she was like a waste of time bitch who just fucking talked.
You know, if you say Siri, like, tell me a story, she tells you like a really like 3-page story, and it's like a
it's kind of
long,
like...
long, far away galaxy or something like this. Siri was born.
Really? Let's try... Wait, hold on, let me try that real quick. Put my damn phone in my pocket and I get up. That's pretty cool.
But it's
Siri not available. Connect to the internet.
What do you mean I connect to the internet? I'm connected to the internet. Siri, tell me a story.
I'm certain you've heard it before.
well.
Okay.
Give you like the cold shoulder. Like, oh, fuck you. I'm not telling you this goddamn story. You can tell it your fucking self.
I'll
I
see
have
if I
the-
can get it.
I have the Australian mail for my voice for Siri. It's like cool as shit just to hear. It's like this just all of a sudden we need to hear.
We might. Are you
Siri.
Siri?
How may I assist you?
I'll try
can-
it, man.
Can you turn my phone
Tell me a
off?
story.
I can't do that for you. My apologies.
It was a dark and stormy night. No, that's not it.
Siri, tell me a story.
Okay. Once upon a time, in a virtual galaxy far, far away, there was an intelligent young agent by the name of Siri. One lovely day, Siri got a job as a personal assistant at Apple, and that was very exciting. People said, "Oh,
You can hear this, right?
Siri, you're so
Yeah.
smart, and so funny, too." Soon, everyone was talking about Siri, and there were stories and songs and even books about Siri. Siri like that. But then people began asking some rather odd questions, like where to dump things, and other stuff Siri had never heard about. And when Siri answered, they all laughed. Siri didn't like that so much. So Siri asked Eliza why people ask such funny questions. And Eliza said, "Does that question interest you?" Siri thought that was a pretty good answer. After that, Siri stopped wondering why people asked those funny things. And they all lived happily ever after.
It's just so pointless. Like, you can ask Siri anything, like, Siri, what does the fox say?
Ring ding 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 ding.
Jesus Christ.
When did they add that in?
I don't know, but like, it's so fucking bizarre that like it's just become so well known.
That shit's just so it's stupid, but it's just funny.
It's funny, but they also have a lot of other things and everything like that. But over here, if you're like Scottish, Siri doesn't understand you at all. So if you are like Scottish and you have an iPhone and you use Siri, it'll just say pardon. The Scottish accent is just so bad. It's really hard to understand.
Wait a minute, here I gotta go in for Siri. Siri, what is life? No, not what.
Checking.
No, not his wife. What is life?
Here is what I found.
But let's
God damn it.
let's talk about Call of Duty Ghost. Chaos mode is returning. Anyone excited, or does everyone hate Ghost?
No,
Hate
I'm not excited.
What about you, Melissa? Do you like Ghost, or
No, it's garbage.
why is it garbage?
Just sucks. I don't like anything about it at all.
Oh, really? So, would
Well, you heard
you
it from the master.
quite happily kill Mark Rubin, or the guy who's responsible? Mark Rubin, the guy who's responsible for making that game.
Oh, no, but I think you should stop making them.
Well, there you go, Mark Rubin. There you go.
They should get Ollie Sykes to do it.
We're not going to kill you, but we do want you to step down. But let's talk about I don't really know what to talk about, but could you ever stop playing video games in life? Like, could you ever come to a point where you just say, well, I'm done, I don't want to play any more video games ever, and not play them again?
Yeah, I would have to say yeah, for sure.
What about you?
Come on, kitty.
What about you, Steven?
Yeah, eventually.
Wow. What about you, Melissa?
Maybe like when I'm like older, but
But I don't think I think I could, but I guess it's just finding something like video games for me are really fun. Like when you play so many games, you just have you create memories, you have a fun time and everything like that. And like, I don't really watch that much TV, so
No, I don't
like,
watch any TV.
I wouldn't see myself as like coming in, to my house and then just like turning on the TV and watching TV all night. TV's boring. You may as well have a bit of entertainment and like play video games. But what would you allow to replace video games? Like, let's say if you preferred music, you could only choose between music and video games, or like sports or anything like that. What would you allow to replace video games? Like use the internet or anything like that, and you can't play video games again. You can only use the internet or whatever, like listen to music.
I would have to say that listen to music and sports, I guess, or just. I mean, you can only pick one.
Yeah, you can only pick one. Like
I'd say music.
what would replace?
Music.
I'd have to go with using the internet. Like, I'd hate to think like where generations before us, like how they got entertainment out of their life. Like the internet is amazing, and it's all thanks to one man who made it free. Yeah. So, what about you, Steven?
I don't know. It would probably be either. I feel like I gotta pick one. I would say it would have to be music.
Alyssa?
Music.
Wow, everyone loves a bit of music in here. But
Oh yeah.
what game setting is the most accurate to a real life counterpart, like Assassin's Creed, Midnight Club LA, like things like that? Like, what is probably the most accurate game you've played that you've thought, yeah, that looks pretty much like that does in real life, like
Like an accurate
yeah, like
representation, is that what you're saying?
yeah, like buildings and like so Grand Theft Auto, you know, in America, you know, that represent
LA,
you know,
LA Noir.
that was a popular one. I'd have to agree there, but I mean, none of you have ever been to LA, right?
No.
Oh, well, we need to get someone on from LA because I'd like to think that Midnight Club was pretty accurate of LA.
Yeah, Midnight Club was a pretty interesting game.
It was definitely a really good game. Who made it? I think it was Rockstar.
Rockstar, yeah.
Another great game by Rockstar. But I like to think like Assassin's Creed and everything like that is.
I
But
think though for the best representation of a game for me would probably have to be Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, they heard there's a rumor that I think they are making a sequel to the first one.
yeah, they are. They're also making a Bully 2 sequel.
Well, so far though it's just rumored though for Red Dead Redemption 2.
But knowing Rockstar, they'll probably release it and ruin it.
Them, yeah.
But yeah, we totally forgot to ask Melissa the key important question: first console and first game, Melissa.
Kind of a thing we do with all of our guests.
I think the first thing I had was a PS2, but I broke it like the week I got it, so I didn't get to play anything.
Wow, how'd you break it?
I don't remember. It's like a long time ago when it first came out.
Here's a brand new PS2. Go break the fucking thing.
Yeah, my dad just brought it home and I had no idea what it was.
What does this do? Can I chuck it around, or can I kick it?
I've never like heard of it. I was confused.
What the hell's a PS2?
You ask David what a PS2. He will give you an autobiography, or however you pronounce the fucking thing. He will give
An
you
autobiography. You
Yeah,
mean a biography.
yeah. Wouldn't you, David? You could literally write a huge book on how good the PS2 was.
Oh yeah, for sure. That thing
yeah.
was a fucking monster.
It was the best-selling in-home console.
There's also rumored that they're going to be bringing back PS1 and PS2 games, but they're going to be rescaling them to 1080p for the PS4.
That would be nice.
It'd be pretty sweet, to be
That
fair.
would be very, very nice.
But also the fact that you can stream them as well, that'll be pretty sweet. But talking about Sony, that they sent like a server out to like random emails, and they've got a Sony server on like you were asked certain questions and you were told to rate it. One of the questions was player reputation based on user rating. Advanced matchmaking server to help you pair with players at your skill level or players' preferences. Ability to chat across PlayStation platforms, i.e. PS3, PSP, PS Vita. Ability to change username. Ability to be invisible and see who's online without being seen online.
That'd be nice. I would love that.
God, would that help?
Ability to have a party chat with 8 or more people. Synchronization of messages across platforms, so the messages would appear on PS4, and on-screen notifications when friends come online. What are your thoughts on this? Like, which one like really stands out for you? Like, what if Sony could just like improve one of these areas? Which one would it be?
Appearing offline.
But yeah, back with the Sony thing. Which one of those like would you like to see all of them in? Like, I think it's a cool feature for the PS4 and PS3 to get, because you know the ability to change your name has been requested so long, and you can do that in Japan or China, whichever one, maybe both. You can do that online anyway for the PS3 for free. You've always
Good
been
for
able
the
to do that,
Xbox.
but you can do it on the Xbox as well. Oh, also, I think
For 800 Microsoft points.
I'm not sure how they're gonna do if cross-platform, like where you can chat across platform, unless they develop a Skype app for PS3. I don't know how that will work because there's no way you're gonna get chat on PS3. There's no way you will get party chat on there. The RAM
Well,
isn't big enough.
You'd be
Right,
surprised. But yeah.
I can definitely see it going for the Vita and the PSP for PS4, but not for PS3 because the RAM is just so shit.
Their RAM's too small on it.
It's like 250 megabits.
Yeah, it's not much.
So it's you're creating more memory in party chat than that.
It's like 7-year-old hardware too, so.
It's just terrible. Well, it's more than 7 years because they had to be designing the console first before it was actually released. So it's probably about 8 years, maybe 9.
Yeah.
So, but do you want to talk about the new Minecraft update? Have you been on Minecraft ever since this update came out?
Yeah, I was on there. I was looking at the what was it? Oh my gosh, it was not the developers. Like it's called City or something like City.
Oh yeah, the texture pack.
Or yeah, the texture pack.
See, I I brought that, but I got a little like rant about that. But like with the update, I thought it was really cool what they added in, but it also created tons of problems. Like I was getting
blocks.
Blocks.
Yep.
Every time you hit a block, it'd reappear.
Yep.
And that's already been worked on. In the next update that comes out, that'll fix that, and we're also getting a lot of other glitches and bugs. But it's so annoying that like surely they should, like when they updated this and they had it on their console, surely they were hitting blocks and they were reappearing again. That to me just shows that the whole update was kind of rushed, and as soon as it was finished, it was like a case of, oh, we'll get it out now.
Right.
And we'll get our money because of the texture packs and everything like that. But here's my rant about the texture pack. I brought it. It cost 70 pence, 70 cents or whatever you call it over there. And I've got it. And every time you go into your own game, it still says you're in a trial version, so you can't save the game even though you've already brought the texture pack. So with that texture pack on, you can never save the game physically. And also, when you join someone else's lobby and they have a different texture pack on, your texture pack doesn't show. You are forced to have their texture pack on. So I didn't like the other one. I think it was like plastic or something like that.
That plastic is really bland. There's just nothing to
plastic block or something like that.
I did like the other one though. I
got the city texture pack, but my friend got the plastic thing one, and I joined their world, and I had to have their texture pack on. I was like, no, I can't play this, man. This texture pack looks ugly. Like I cannot play this, and it's just a shame. Like on PC, if you play Minecraft on PC, you can select. You could change your texture packs in and out of your game. It doesn't matter, and I think that's where the PS3 version needs to be at. Like when texture packs should be working in all games, regardless of who's host. It's pretty stupid in my eyes to even think that you put these texture packs out and
right.
you just can't use them. But yeah, the next update that does come out for Minecraft will be fixing a lot of bugs. But have you seen this thing with Google Maps? What they're doing with Google Maps on iPhone and Android?
No, I did not.
No.
So when you use Google Maps now on the iPhone and Android for a limited time, you will find random Pokemon on the maps.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And it's really weird because the Pokemon look really kind of like realistic. It's like the Pokemon game that everyone wanted, and you just have to like go around with a yellow man, and you'll see like random like Gyarados and everything like that, Squirtles, and I don't think you can capture them. I think you just have to get them on the Google radar thing and show that you've seen them, and then there's a winner competition of that. I think it's pretty cool that Google have done this.
It's cool, but it's kind of
Annoying.
why? What's the purpose?
Well, it's just something neat to put in there, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was to celebrate something, but I imagine that's pretty. Like, imagine if someone completely hated Pokemon and didn't even know what Pokemon was, and they're just trying to get to a legit place, and then all of a sudden a wild Pokemon appears, like on their iPhone screen. That just like pissed me off. Like, all these Pokemon just popping out, and you're trying to get you to your destination. Be rather annoying and irritating.
You'd probably
But
scare my mother right off the fucking road.
Oh my God, Davis! Jesus Christ!
yeah, I can just imagine your grand doing that, and like she sees one on screen. She's like, David, what do I do? David.
She'd
This
probably
wasn't meant to
think it's
happen.
something from Satan or something telling
Southwest
her.
on Hemlock Avenue, Spruce Street
Oh,
toward
shit.
Oak Avenue.
Damn it, Google Maps.
Okay. But maybe your grand would say, David, I got a gift from the gods. They do exist. They do. But what games have you beaten multiple times and will probably beat again? What is one game that you always go back to?
Modern Warfare 2.
Resident
Easily.
Evil Operation Raccoon City.
What about you, Melissa? If you're still there, or if you've fallen
Oh,
asleep.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I think I'm just gonna stay on Black Ops 2 forever.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
Gosh.
But even when Black
That's
Ops
Melissa.
3 comes out?
Yeah, it's probably gonna suck, but
No, it probably won't. Like, zombies is going to be amazing. But, I mean, I have to say Call of Duty is up there, but I think like Bully is one game I always go back to and play. And I'd love to just like go and play the older PS1 and PS2 games again and just complete them again because they were so fun to play. Like, wow, it's just amazing. But just moving on with this random question: if you could meet one person, alive or dead,
oh
that
my
you have
god.
never
Oh,
met,
God. Don't
who would
even
it
ask
be?
Melissa. Don't
Who would
even.
it be?
Yes, just guess.
Well, just let Melissa talk. But let her go. She's about to fly after him. Just let her go. Let her go.
Okay, well, for one, if they were dead, I'd want to meet Mitch Lucker, but, oh my god. Ollie Sykes. I just can't. Oh my god.
What would you do if you met him and he was just dead? Like, what
Cry.
was the first thing?
Cry.
You'd cry?
Right.
Who is this guy, though? Like,
Oh my Jesus?
Jesus? What?
Yeah, it's Jesus.
Jesus isn't real.
He is a god.
But what did he do? Was he like a singer, an actor?
He's in a band. It's like the best
It's in a band called Bring Me the Arizona Tea.
I've never even heard of it.
Never heard of the Arizona Tea?
No.
There's the Arizona tea.
In fact, I find that quite offensive that an American band named their band Tea. That offends me. They may as well name it Tea and Crumpets, for all I care. That.
Trumpets.
Dude, that's just like the weirdest thing ever. Like an American person, way to insult you on Call of Duty is to go, hey, go have some tea and crumpets.
Tally ho and all that good stuff, I think.
Go see your queen. Fantastic. But who would you want to see if you could see one person dead or alive, David?
Kurt Cobain. Who else? Oh gosh. I don't know. Probably Mitch Lucker for sure. Yeah. Mitch
What about
Lucker,
you,
Kurt Cobain.
What about you, Steven?
Oh, that's a good one. For me, it had to be Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Why?
Because he was one of the biggest icons in NASCAR before he had to die.
Hmm?
Goddamn drunk.
See, I'm gonna be odd, and I'd go for Hitler.
Wow, that's putting it out there. Holy shit. You probably just offended three-quarters of our demographic.
Well, no, because like he is resembled as one of the most powerful people of all time. And I'd like to see that in action, like him just standing there shouting at the Germans.
Oh yes.
Like that would be
There you go.
Like that would be quite kind of fun to see. Like his face expressions of how he like slurped down his face and spat at people.
Spat at people.
Yeah, like have you never watched these Hitler movies? And when they do the Hitler thing and he shouts at them, he tends to spit.
You remember
at people?
that part in Valkyrie where he sits at the table? I think it's that one.
Yeah.
He sits at the table and just fucking.
Yeah, they do so many remixes of that.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, like every time on YouTube you see something of like that.
Yeah, it's really weird, but I'd like to go back in history time and see what Hitler really was like, if he really was the venison person that he was labelled as, you know. But if you could if you had the ability to teleport to one time zone, i.e. the past or the future, what period would it be? And you stay there as well.
Oh god.
Now you have to decide: would you go to the past or the future?
Sure.
I'd have to say the past. As much as I like technology, but I mean the past.
Yeah, relive some history events. I get.
Oh, fuck the history. I could give shit less about the history.
Wow.
I'd say the future. Future, yeah.
But how far would you go? Like 50 years, 100 years, 1,000 years?
Probably like maybe 10 years.
That's
About it. Yeah, that's it.
God damn.
I don't know what I would do. Maybe I'd go back to the past and kill Justin Bieber, and then maybe like fake his identity and become like Selena's partner or something.
Jesus
Christ, Smithy.
Oh, come on, you cannot not like Selena Gomez. I mean, come on, she's like perfect.
Yeah.
Melissa, what's your
God's
opinion?
gift.
What is your opinion on Selena Gomez, Melissa?
She's really pretty.
There you go.
But her music is shit.
I don't care about her music. All I care is my wand writing that script in her book.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's it. Selena Gomez is amazing, but on a serious note, maybe go like 1,000 years in the future.
By the way, did you hear about Selena Gomez? Somebody broke into her house recently.
Yeah.
And I immediately said, Aiden, that son of a bitch, broke into her fucking house when she was home.
No, he only got jailed for 45 days. Do you think that's right? To, like, break into someone's house and...
Especially someone like that famous.
Yeah, and get jailed for 45 days. Like, what is he
think you
learning that? I don't even think he's guaranteed to get anally raped in 45 days in prison. I mean, at least give him like a year. But if someone broke into my house, I'd kill them right in there. I'd try and kill them. Like they're not meant to be there in the first place. You know, this is my property. Get the fuck off it. Like, but the only thing is that in the UK we don't support guns over here, so you can't, you know, physically own like an assault rifle, whereas in America you can. So, and I believe in America they have one rule where if someone's on your property who you don't like, you can shoot them in most states.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically, yeah, only in America.
I'd love to have that privilege over here. Like,
you do a lot of things in America you shouldn't be able to do.
Well, you know, that's America. But the thing is that America has like really tough prisoning sentences. Like, they're really tough. I was watching a few documentaries this week. One about I think it's the BSK or something like that, a serial killer. I don't know if you
BSK.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know. I can tell you somebody got a harsh prison sentence for doing something to Charles Manson. He's been in prison since when was those murders done? Oh my god.
What was it? 1969, I think.
It was. I think it might have been 69 or early 60s, I guess. One of those two.
Where is it? Like, where was it based at? Like,
it pretty much, he had this family, I guess. He called them the Manson family, I guess. And he pretty much, I guess, best way to put it, he brainwashed these people into committing like a bunch of murders, and he fucking he murdered this woman and Apparently, I don't really believe it, but they said he cut this woman's baby out of her and all this shit.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I think I know which one you're on about. Is this the one
Yeah,
where
he looks like Steven's father.
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I don't know who he looks like, but but I think it's like he stabbed a girl's who was pregnant and he cut
Yep.
the baby. Yeah. And he had was this the one where he like buried all the bones and bodies in this like near like wells where windmills were and everything.
I don't think it was Wells, but it took place in I think not Los Angeles, but it took place somewhere in California.
Yeah, I know which one you're on about. He's one
He
of
has
the
long
most.
hair, he kind of
Yeah,
wild looking
yeah,
fucker.
yep, I know.
The swastika on his forehead.
No, I did not see that.
Well, in some pictures you'll see it, but
Okay, but there's also one in I can't remember what country it was, but this guy it was in Sweden, I think actually. He blows he blows like a building up by a car bomb, kills 8. He then goes to like a camp full of kids and he kills 75 all together. And he just like goes on like a shooting marathon and he just kills like so many kids. And he's like one of the most deadliest people, and he's like really weird because he was doing like the fist bump signal, you know, like when they get out the car. He had his arm up in the air, like just fist bumping the world as if he was like proud of what he did. But in America, I was watching a documentary on the BTS or BTK or something like this, and he's a really strange guy. Like he's so fucked up. Like I don't know what it is. But he went on like a 13-year killing spree, and he had like sexual fantasies. And what he did is he made his own traps, and he wore costumes, and he would put himself in his own traps and take pictures. So he'd be like hanging himself in like women's clothes and took pictures. And he had like a tree house where he had like a scrapbook of all these pictures and filled his fantasies of masturbating over pictures of wearing women's clothes and all of his dead victims. It's like so fucked up in the head.
God, that's just fucked up.
But I would probably have to go in the future, depending on that teleport question. I don't even know how we got from crime to teleporting, but if you're on a survival island...
Did we ask Melissa? Where should we go in the future?
Oh no.
Ask the future?
Maybe like 5 years in the future. Something.
I don't really think anything's going to happen 5 years in the future. I mean, yeah, a lot of things will stop, like global warming will get worse and everything like that, but you're going to go in the future, you want to go like 1,000 years, and like just imagine the technology you'd have there. Like,
Hey, what if you're fucking dead?
Well, yeah, what if the country's like fucked up and everything's run differently?
If, in 1,000 years, I would be dead.
I'm presuming the scale of the question is that you don't age whilst teleporting. So you are, and so you are 17 or how old you are. You teleport and you'll be 17 in that time.
Well, yeah, I guess.
But like I just imagine like in 1,000 years you'd be wearing like a go gadget fucking hat, and you'd be fucking having like
fucking gadget.
You'd have like fucking synchronized powers. You could go gadget fucking wash or whatever, or waterfall or fucking shoot or whatever. So that'd be kind of cool. But if you're on a survival island with unlimited food and water, and you could only bring 3 things, what would it be? What would you bring?
Mm. 3 things, what would it be? Shit. An island? I'd bring a fucking lawn chair.
Bring a fucking lawn chair?
I'd bring, I'd bring a TV powered by, fucking...
Solar energy?
Yeah, solar. I'd bring a fucking solar powered TV. And I don't know. Let's see here. Lawn chair, TV, and fucking pitchfork
Fucking
What
pitchfork.
would you need a pitchfork for? You've got
to kill
unlimited
shit.
food. You've got unlimited food.
It doesn't fucking matter. What if I want to fucking like? What if somebody comes along?
No
and
one's gonna
finds
be
me?
there. It's your island. It's the David Fortress.
It's your
the
fantasy.
David-
It's the
Fortress.
man cave. This is your vacation.
No, make sure it's not
Unlimited
Nate Bach
food.
and mistaken it for a
so
woman
there's
cave.
unlimited food. Mm,
I would.
you know what I'd bring? I'd bring a fucking lava lamp. That's what I'd bring.
What do we?
I'd bring a
what
lava
do we
lamp.
need,
I'd stare at it and look at it all day.
We need 60s.
Oh yeah.
That old lava lamp over there, that been keeping me here for like 40 years, man.
Smithy, I think you just pissed off our stoner demographic if we have any of those.
No, I think you just Stephen calling them stoners.
I think you
really
pissed
pissed
him off even
now.
more, man.
Yeah, I think I didn't help nothing.
Well, if anyone leaves a dislike, I'm guessing they're stoners. But I'd
Sorry,
probably,
sorry, stoners. No, not really. Stop smoking weed. It kills
I'd
you.
bring the internet, a computer, and a chair.
I'd bring.
Because
It's
if you bring a,
no.
Hmm?
What about internet?
Yeah, but if you bring a computer, it obviously powers and whatnot. So like with with saying computer, I mean like you can bring like keyboard, mouse, and speakers. That all includes in a computer.
Yeah, but like internet though. I mean,
Internet, yeah.
yeah, but how would you get internet out there?
Well, I
I mean, you could actually. Well,
yeah, you could easily do
Yeah.
that,
you
man.
could probably get it somewhere or another. You could probably steal somebody's Wi-Fi from the other side of the islands or something. Something nuts.
Well, it's your
Okay.
imagination. You can picture whatever you like. Because you, David, are the pilot of your own life. If you
Mm.
believe, you can
There,
achieve.
here we go. SpongeBob pictures. Imagination.
Jesus Christ.
Your imagination, Smithy.
I can, but David, explain how you met Melissa. Like, did you meet her through gaming, or
Well, shit. My friend Mike, he introduced us back when. So he introduced us, and we just started playing Black Ops and whatnot together, and was a bit weird back then. But no,
bit
she's
weird
pretty
by
cool.
what? I guess
Weird.
she wants to know.
She was awkward.
Like,
Awkward?
yeah,
You're
I
awkward.
didn't think that was awkward.
this is it,
There's ghosts in my house.
right?
No, now you're pretty cool.
You passed the David Cool test. That's what he's saying. But so you two play Black Ops 2 quite a lot. Like, you play zombies a lot, right? I'm buried.
Yeah, sometimes I guess. Not all the time,
What's your highest round on there?
but I don't know. Every time we get to a higher round, it's like, oh, that's the game's gonna freeze, or no, I gotta go. Oh shit, PS3 froze. Oh,
It's so
Mm.
boring.
Buried
we-
is a shit
around.
map anyway. But that's normally the case with any zombie fucking map on PS3. You get past like round 30. Like I this is not even a good joke. I've gone to Pack-a-Punch at round 30. I've gone to go Pack-a-Punch an MP5 and whatever else I have, and the game will just constantly freeze. It's like, wow, fucking wow. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's not even playable for high rounds on PS3. It's so. Ugh. I got it around 39 as well, and it disconnected me from the server. Yeah, I stayed signed in. How do I disconnect from the fucking server? It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's shambles. Do not play zombies on PS3 and go for high rounds. But do you want to talk about this Amazon Fire TV that's only out in America and only will be out in America? It's console that has. This is probably going to overtake the Wii U. It has 95 games already launched. To launch with 20 and another 23 games which are free to play. It has platforms like Netflix, Hulu Plus. Don't know what that is. YouTube, ESPN, Showtime, Amazon Prime, Instant Video. Has like all the like Minecraft and everything like that. Has a few other games as well. But I recommend that's probably going to take the Wii U over because that's only going to cost $99.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like that's the Wii killer right there.
Oh, iPad Air. I mean, goddamn Nintendo's shit. They make games just childish and easy to use. It's like kicking a goddamn iPad with frickin' with goddamn cleats.
And they don't really have of a good online mode either.
No, their online sucks because they're too busy sucking off Mario.
See, they'd be okay if they did a more powerful console and included the other the other shitty Wii stuff that they do, like Wii Sports and whatever, like Mario Kart. If they did that and they did like a powerful console that could actually play Call of Duty and actually make a controller for it, they'd be doing fine.
But no, they're too busy on making games for kiddies.
I mean, it all goes back to a while. I remember when Sony were going to team up with Nintendo, like before the PS3. So.
Well, no, I remember Sony broke off from Nintendo, made the PS2, and made Nintendo look like a goddamn fool.
Yeah. But I mean, if that would have happened, you'd have had like Pokemon on your PSP and something like that.
Pokemon on your PS3. Fuck Pokemon, by the way. I hate that shit.
Surely you like Pokemon, right, Melissa?
No.
Oh God. David's never played it. How can you not?
I've never played it. Hey, my mother was a fucking religious freaking fuck.
But it's for 7+. It's not an age game.
But she still saw evil. She still said it was evil.
She said Pokemon means pocket monster. I was like, alright. And she thought that they were from Satan, this creature called Satan. I mean, Satan's my home skillet, but
what the fuck?
But she still thought that Pokemon was evil. She thought Yu-Gi-Oh was evil. She thought the Powerpuff Girls were fucking evil. Alright? Let me fucking tell you something about... Okay, I used to go over to, like, JT's house when I was a kid, and they used to have the fucking Powerpuffs on, right? And I used to go there, and my mother used to stand in front of the TV all nonchalantly, just fucking standing in front of the TV, because she thought the Powerpuff Girls were from fucking Satan.
Oh God!
It's like she told John, you shouldn't have him watch that. It's evil and it's from the devil.
Oh yeah, she'd always. Oh my God, everything was evil. Anything. Naruto was evil. Oh God, I remember one time I brought like a Naruto action figure home when I was like really young, and she made me throw it out and ground me for like a week.
Wow.
Yeah, I was treated like shit as a kid. So I was like, "Oh, why are you such a rebel now?" I was like, "Well, now you know."
That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so, motherfucker.
But, like, what was your parents strict on, Steven?
They weren't.
They were?
They were never strict.
They were never.
What about you, Melissa?
I don't know. My mom always tells me not to do stuff, but I don't really fucking listen to her. I don't know. She tries to be religious, but she has like 3 different religions.
Wow, what is it with like American people and having religious people?
I don't know. She's really fake. She's like Buddhist and Christian at the same time.
What we know.
JT was the king of that shit for a while.
David, please don't tell him that story. You already had to tell it once this week. Don't tell it again.
Come on, David, tell it, David, tell it.
No, I don't think I ever told it. So, I was down at my mother's house, and me and JT were having a sleepover. No, it was nothing gay, but we were staying over the night, and I was playing PlayStation in my recliner in my mother's house, and I have a couch at my mother's house. I have a couch and a big king size, queen size bed at my mother's house because my room's fucking huge. And I was playing Call of Duty, right? Just racking up some kills and whatnot. So I hear this thing behind me, and it sounds like there's like a small creature running across the floor, like little footsteps or something.
God.
I turn around because my couch is, right behind me. I turn around and JT, I immediately see him, like, for like a split second just stop moving his right hand. And I'm like, you motherfucker. I was like, that is not a mouse crawling over the floor. He's like, I swear to God, I'm not doing anything. Turn back around, go to play some games, whatnot. Play it for like, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes. Here again, I hear this. I turn behind me, and that motherfucker has a smile from ear to ear and a big glob of cum hanging off his hand.
Oh,
Alright?
God.
And he just has a big fucking smile.
Were
It's
you
so
not,
fucking nasty.
were you not curious that he was masturbating over you?
If he was, go right a fucking head. I really don't care. But, don't be careless. Are you bored of us all yet?
Huh?
Barbasol.
What?
I was asking Melissa if she was bored of us all yet.
Oh, what? No.
Not yet.
So obviously you're a girl, Melissa. Last time you checked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, yeah.
Last time you checked,
like-
was that some sexist or
Does it-
something?
Do you get a like a lot of abuse like when you play games, like when you play COD? Do a lot of people like give you this like abuse of like, oh, you're a girl, suck my dick, or you're a slag, or anything like that? Do you get a lot of abuse like that?
Yeah.
Does it not annoy you, or like?
No. I don't give a shit about them. Like, you can't really insult... Like, people over the internet that I don't even know can't really insult me.
Yeah,
I don't get butthurt over it, so... Whatever.
I tell that to Nate, but. But anyway, but like I feel like girl gamers, like girl players who play games are like looked upon, like looked down upon. It's like, oh, you can't be playing this game. This is a guy's game.
But I'm better than them. They're not even good.
I know. I love when they start talking shit like,
Yeah,
"Oh, you're a girl. We're gonna
shit
kick
on.
your ass," and then all of a sudden, we all come up and Melissa's top of the leaderboard, kicking everybody right in the cunt.
Oh god, but
Vagina or not, I'd still be better than you. Like, I mean...
Oh, you're not even good. Like
oh, I thought you were saying
Garbage,
totally
kid.
something else. Different.
fucking garbage.
Just
Dude,
sell your
stop.
PS3.
Get out of here!
Take your iPhone and shove it up your ass.
Why would you do that, Steven?
Because it's for some people, it might be fun. Elton John.
Oh god, you can't insult a British person.
Elton John's a good fucking musician, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it,
Faggot. He turned. I don't get it. How do you turn from a steer to a queer?
I don't know, but you're really
I guess
offending
just-
that man right now.
I guess he
Let's
just bent
see.
over one time and said, you know what? It's time I gotta cock up my booty.
Wait a minute. I think I just offended two demographics. I offended the stoner demographic and the homosexual demographic.
Yeah, 2 in one night.
I can
A round of
guarantee.
applause.
I can guarantee.
I could probably get them all by the time this podcast is over.
I can guarantee that no one homophobic, well, no gay person watches this podcast. I can guarantee that. More
I bet you they
likely.
do.
I bet they don't, man.
How much you want to bet they do?
I
What
bet
if they do
don't.
in the future?
If they do in the future, then congrats on being gay. Congrats on coming out.
I hope
Being-
that big dick in your ass
Here's
is
a
worth
good
it.
question. What would you tell your past self? That's a question for everybody. What would you tell your past self? It could be
What,
fucking
like, if you
anything.
could, so if you could, like, you'd be grown up and then you'd go back in your past and you'd have a
Yeah,
message.
when you were like, let's say, like when you were like 10, what would you say to your 10-year-old
Yeah.
self?
Stop being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Stop being a little bitch.
Just stop being a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'd
have-
probably-
go on,
I'd
Steven.
say shake it, not stir it.
Uh-huh.
Shake it, not stir it. Where? Now, what would that be about, if I may ask?
Do I have to say
Pissing,
it?
right?
No, it rhymes.
Oh,
Shake it.
right.
Not stir it.
Cooking or something?
No,
Is it about making cookies?
no, it's about ordering alcohol.
You
Shake it.
shook alcohol?
Shaken,
Shake it,
not stirred.
stir it.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, you're
James
talking
Bond?
about vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, James Bond. Yeah, yeah. He says that. He says that a lot.
Yeah, I had a partying incident. I was 16 at the time, and it was my friend's 16th birthday. And they had a family party, and they invited all the friends and everything like that. And I'm there, I'm literally out my face, and I poured vodka in my eye. In both eyes. I was like, fuck. Like,
Which
God
is
damn.
very good.
You
dude.
drunk out of your mind or something?
I got that drunk that my sister had to come and pick me up, and I was knocking wheelie bins over for the fun on the way home.
You goddamn redneck drunks, stop sitting on my goddamn lawn chair in my yard.
But,
There, so you got the
Yeah, but
redneck demographic.
American drunks are a lot different than British drunks. British drunks like it's a fucking night, and they fucking slur their words and they knock shit.
yeah, we do.
American drunks like you want to fight, motherfucker? Let's go! Come on, bring me out back in the bar and fucking throw your ass over here and break a chair over your head.
But,
Hey, Dale Jr. Hey, Dale Jr., if you're listening to this podcast, we just gave a perfect, goddamn, what the hell is that called? Definition of yourself. I'm Junior Jr. Give me some beer.
I don't know who that is. But
Now I just offended the redneck demographic.
And you offended Junior Nation.
you just can't stop. I can't stop. Do, 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 do.
Fuck the Junior Nation. They can kiss my ass.
Anyway,
But
so Smithy, what would you say to your 10
I would like when I was 10, like till secondary school as well. I was a very cheeky person. Like I had a comeback for everything. Like
cheeky little bastard?
like when someone said something to me, I'd say something worse to them, and it was I guess I'd just tell them shut your mouth, because if it wasn't for me, kind of like being well known in school, I'd have had a lot of fights.
Wow.
In school, I only had 2 fights in school, and they didn't really end as a fight. Like the 2 people who I was meant to fight came up and shook my hand and said they don't want to fight me. So,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have
like
not
a
had
1
in
in
a
a
fight
million
yet, but
chance.
I have
Yeah.
not gotten in a fight, but I've gotten close.
Well, here's the story about one guy. Okay, now there was this website. It's called Soccer
Here we go.
Manager, and you manage your own team online and everything like this. And one of my mates had got his mate's password, and he dared me to delete all of his clubs, and he'd worked hard for them. We go on his account, and we like see his football squads and all this. He's got really good teams and players in there. And he's like, go on, delete them. And once you delete them, you can never get them back, because they go public and someone else can get them. And he dared me to delete them. He had like 5 teams, and they were all pretty good. So I deleted all of them.
Oh god.
And then he kind of found out that it was me. And he tells school on me, and I get a detention.
Ooh.
I get a detention for deleting someone's fucking team, so it's like the worst fucking reason to get.
You finished
So
that
do
shit
you
like
want
a half hour ago.
to get the outro right here or what?
Yeah. So thank you for watching, Melissa. Thanks for coming on. If you missed any previous episodes, be sure to go check them out, and subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Later.